안녕하세요. 탁TV의 우수택입니다. 오늘 ESPN에서는 두산 베어스와 키움 히어로스 경기를 중계했습니다. ESPN 해설장 에디가 좋아하는 유희관 선수가 선발로 등판했는데요. 오늘의 경기 주요 장면 함께 보도록 하겠습니다. 그리고 MLB에서는 몇몇 선수가 올 시즌 뛰지 않겠다는 뉴스가 들어왔는데요. 그 소식도 함께 전하도록 하겠습니다. 탁TV의 야구탁 지금 시작하겠습니다. 오늘 키움의 선발 투수는 이승우 선수입니다. 올 시즌 1승 2패, 평균 자책점 4.89를 기록하고 있습니다.
But Lee is a 21-year-old himself. His last 3 games started at 18 innings and just a couple of runs, so he's pitched well lately.
Yeah, he's pitched well. He pitches to contact, and he needs his defense to play. Needs to be able to keep the ball down, especially when he falls behind in counts. Has to use that two-seamer down and away against the righties. Doosan, a tough team, as you said, on the road. But this young pitcher so far in the month of June has really shown up.
두산은 이승우 선수를 상대로 초반부터 거세게 밀어붙이고 있습니다. 1회 투아웃 주자 3루의 상황. 김지한 선수 타석에 들어섰습니다.
On the season for Kim, and he rolls one over, but it's a slow roller. No one's at first base, and he beats him there. Another RBI. As Sung-Ho Lee was slow getting over on the roller, Fernandez is in. It's 1-0 Doosan.
오늘 두산의 선발 투수는 유희관 선수입니다. 에디가 제일 좋아하는 선수가 바로 유희관 선수죠. 유희관 선수가 선발로 나오는 날은 에디가 너무너무 좋아합니다.
Hello, advice. My name is Lee Gan-yu. 너 항상 또 한국 프로야구를 잘 중계하는 모습을 잘 보고 있고요. 또 좋은 모습 뭐 그런 걸 많이 얘기해 주는 걸 듣고 저도 뭐 몰랐지만 좀 알아가는 것 같고 많이 저도 이제 에디 페리즈의 팬이 된 것 같은데 언제 기회가 된다면 네, 제가 그 느린 커브를 던져서 한번 깜짝 놀라게 해주도록 하겠습니다. 네.
So it's in the works, Eddie. We're working on getting the crew over to Korea for the Korean Series finals, and then we'll get an opportunity to have you step in the box against Woo Kwon-yu.
Carl, that's where I make my living. I'll stay back. I'll move up in the block. Yeah. I want everybody at home to look at the bottom right screen and look at the velocity of my man on the mound. Don't look at the haircut, okay? Because it's not good. It's not good. And he knows it. I've called him out on him. But the curveball, I mean, it might be the slowest curveball you've ever seen.
유희관이 에디가 이렇게 자신을 칭찬하고 언급하는 것을 알고 있을까요? 곧바로 자신의 주 무기를 보여줍니다.
Great night. It's a great night, just like that 63-mile-per-hour curveball.
Wow.
Very poor. Who are we kidding here?
2 to Hae-Sung Kim. Ooh. A little change-up. What was that?
Look at him. He's a beauty on the mound again. He's feeling it. I mean, if you're going to take the over of 3 strikeouts of 3.5, you're going to lose. All right, it's a change-up.
이번 돌아오는 주말부터 KBO는 관중 입장이 시작되는데요. 아무래도 지금 계속해서 생활 방역을 지켜야 되는 시기이기 때문에 야구 직관을 하더라도 제한받는 상황들이 꽤 많을 것 같습니다.
Hold on a second. You mean to tell me that if I go to the ballpark with you and we bring in some chicken and we get some beer, I can't share that chicken with you? I can't reach over and steal some of that chicken from you?
Nope. First of all, you cannot bring in outside food. There will be some snacks and food and drinks available in the main part of the stadium, but you cannot actually bring those back into your seat. So whatever you drink or buy, you have to consume it outside, not in the stands, but in the tunnel area. So it's very limited experience. Like I said, no singing. Singing is a huge part of KBO experience, but that's not available as well. So,
but that's the major draw, isn't it? I mean, for a lot of fans, it's to go and to be able to sing and to be able to just have a good time. And oh, by the way, there is a ball game also, right? That's what makes the KBO different than anyone else, than any other league around.
오늘 유희관 선수가 잘 던지긴 했지만 키움은 기회가 생길 때마다 그 기회를 놓치지 않았습니다. 2회 원아웃 주자 1-2루 상황, 이지영 선수가 타석에 들어섰습니다.
Sure that everyone's following the rules and regulations. So I think those things are going to be enforced very carefully.
Ji-Young Lee sent one to left field. He brings in two. We had a bat flip on a 2 RBI double for Ji-Young Lee, and it's 3-0. I should say Kiwoom scores 2. It's 2-1 now. That was a legit, knowing it wasn't leaving the ballpark, bat flip from Ji-Young Lee.
3회에서는 유희관 선수가 키움의 중심 타선을 상대로 기가 막힌 투구를 했습니다.
The A's. That's a significant schedule quirk that benefits teams.
Here in the KBO, how important bullpens are. Well, just imagine a 60-game season. Oh my man struck out 2 in a row. Don't take that hat off. Please do not take the hat off.
He's got 3 in the game.
오늘 인터뷰 게스트에는 리코 스포츠 에이전시의 이해령 대표가 나왔습니다. 저는 처음 보는 분인데 한국에서는 꽤 유명한 에이전트라고 하네요.
Let's see if we can roll that commercial in with one of her clients, because we went to break talking about Michael Jordan. Do you have the Jung-Ho Lee commercial?
Yes, that was pretty cute commercial, and he wasn't really he wasn't really happy about doing this. But the interesting part is he actually completed that whole, video shot within less than 3 hours. We were expecting to be end filming for at least 4, 5, 6 hours. But he was like, okay, if I had to do it, I'll do it. And he was shaking it really well. So it was really fun. I'm like, if I had to do it, I'll do it.
이해랑 대표의 인터뷰 도중에 서건창 선수의 타구가 유희관 선수 엉덩이에 맞는 장면이 나왔습니다. 다행히 유희관 선수 그리 크게 다치지 않은 것 같아요.
Up to another team and saying we need another, better deals or something like that. But it's little tough for me to talk to Korean teams like that because I have to care about other stuff too. Like for example, if you system.
Yeah, I just want to interrupt on the field here. You saw that hit from Kyung Chae So go off of the pitcher, Hugh Kwon-wah, who then threw it over his first baseman's head, which allowed the run, Juntae Park, to score all the way from first base. They're checking on whether the pitcher, Hugh Kwon-woo, is okay. He didn't really have a play at first, and then the underhand flip sailed over Jae-il-oh's head. And that's a big mistake for Hugh Kwon-woo.
계속해서 5회 키움의 공격. 원아웃 주자 2, 3루의 상황, 이정우가 타석에 들어섰습니다.
Mexico a couple months ago for one of my esports managers, so it's kind of interesting, and I want to do it like that.
Well, your client just picked up an RBI as Jung-Ho Lee hits a sacrifice fly into center field, which plates another run. Yes, there's the shake, and Kiwoom has a 4-1 lead.
But the bad part is I also represent Hwon-yu, so it's kind of really tough for me to say it's good or bad. I can't say that.
Okay, now we're talking.
Yeah.
See, now we're talking. That's my guy. Can we do something about his haircut?
Because player. So I was like, why are you not asking about Hwon-yu, your favorite guy?
That's my guy. I did not know that, but now I do. And we need to talk about the barber. We definitely need to talk about his hairstyle and the commercials that he's done. I like him, but the barber's the one that gets me. The hairstyle. Is that his election of doing that? Or what are we doing here?
Yes, it's his choice, and I do know his barber, and she is excellent woman, and it's not her choice to do the hairstyle like that. And I know that he goes to the hair salon at least once in 2 weeks.
Oh,
look at that right there.
And
look
it's
at that commercial. Can I work on that one?
You want to? I can talk to them. We can do the dance all together.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, I need to talk to my agent over here to see if we can work a little package deal over there with Carl, because
I didn't know that he would dance like that. I literally freaked out when he danced. I saw the commercial. I was like, oh my god. And they're doing the editing so well.
계속해서 6회 키움의 공격. 원아웃 주자 3루의 상황. 이정 선수가 타격에 섰습니다. 오늘 이정 선수는 3타수 2안타 4타점을 기록했습니다.
Sliding catch in center field by Soo-Bin Jung. What a play as another run comes in, but arguably one of the best defensive plays we've seen this season.
두산이 지난 주말 NC와의 경기에서 보여줬듯이 오늘 경기에서도 두산의 불안 요소가 발동했습니다. 7회 키움의 공격, 노아웃 주자 만루인 상황, 이정호 선수가 타석에 들어섰습니다.
Jung-Hoo Lee bats with the bases loaded, laces this one up the middle. That's going to be a couple of RBIs for Jung-Hoo Lee.
Good morning, gentlemen.
As Kiwoom adds 2 more runs and leads it 7-1.
6대1.
We're doing great. 6-1. The runner is held at third base after he cut back towards second, thinking perhaps the second baseman may catch it. But another RBI for Jung-Hoo Lee.
Probably within a 18-month period of each other.
Big hit here from Dongwoo Park. He sends that one into the corners with bases loaded. So is going to score. Kim is going to follow him in. And 2 more runs for Kiwoom as they have opened it up against Doosan. A base-clearing extra base double, 9-1 in favor of the Heroes. So once again, and you know this, Bradley, as well as anybody, bullpens are a big problem in the KBO. And you've been following this league for a while.
키움의 공격은 여기서 끝나지 않습니다. 오늘 완전히 펄펄 날고 있는 이정 선수가 또 나왔습니다. 아직 7회입니다. 투아웃 주자 2루인 상황입니다.
On behaviors within the ballpark, you'll see, and we will all be exposed to an entirely new side as this ball goes to the wall and it bounces for the 10th run.
In your average MLB game. So I think people will do, as I said, everything they can to comply. It will be a strange experience for the fans.
그리고 11대1이 되면서 두산에게 끔찍한 7회가 끝났습니다. MLB는 이제 시작을 하러 준비를 하고 있는데 지금 미국 전역에 코로나 바이러스가 퍼지는 양상이 심상치 않습니다. 그리고 워싱턴 내셔널스의 라이언 지머맨과 존 로스, 그리고 아리조나 다이아몬드백스의 마이클 리크 선수가 올 시즌은 뛰지 않겠다고 발표했습니다.
Because for baseball to attempt to restart right now is like dropping a sailboat into the water just as you see the outer bands of a hurricane approaching. I mean, you guys have seen the spike in numbers of the coronavirus, and it's not only the numbers jumping across the country, but in all the key baseball states, Florida, Texas, Arizona, California, so that, you know, when you talk to folks at the team level these days, they talk about how so many of these players will be traveling from those states to their respective cities, which is why I think there's a lot of concern about what we're going to see later in the week when they get some of the test results.
자, 이 와중에 9회 초 두산의 공격, 오젤 선수가 타석에 섰습니다. 지금 MLB 이거 얘기하느라고 거의 중계를 하지 못하고 있어요.
Teams is that's coming down from Major League Baseball because of course they have to honor HIPAA laws and regulations. I would hope that moving forward, and I've heard this from players, that all the numbers are fully transparent and everyone knows exactly what the context is. For example, you know, when
JLO home run there, Buster, and it's the 6th of the season. It adds another run for Doosan now. 11-2 down.
자, 계속해서 9회 초 두산의 공격인데요. 투아웃 주자 1-3루인 상황. 정상호 선수가 타석에 섰습니다.
You may have socially distanced, you may have worn a mask at the ballpark, you're all good, but then you go home and all your family members have been out in the community and you're exposed to them. It's a completely different situation when it comes to numbers.
No question, Buster. Great analogy about the the storm that's coming, and we just launched a boat. This is going to be a huge challenge. We certainly appreciate you joining us, Buster. And the game is now a final 11-2. It is over.
자, KBO는 이번 주에 관중 입장을 시작하려고 하고 있고 MLB는 이제 내일 선수들이 각 팀 캠프에 참여를 하게 되는데요. 지금 몇몇 선수들이 시즌 아웃을 선언하면서 스프링 캠프? 썸머 캠프? 이걸 시작하면서 상황이 어떻게 될지 지켜봐야 될 것 같습니다. 벌써 1년의 반이 지났습니다. 여러분 모두 2020년 남은 6개월도 건강하게 지내시기 바랍니다. 제가 오늘 준비한 영상은 여기까지입니다. 지금까지 탁TV 뉴스택이었습니다. 감사합니다.